Sup kids, morning. How is everybody today? Everything is great here on the good ship Lillie 2 at Sandusky Bay on Lake Erie. Me and the dog are just having a wonderful morning, sitting here enjoying some coffee and watching the news. Apparently it's blowing up in Hawaii right now. So for those of you guys thinking about going to dog, I'm trying to do a video here. Get back, sit. For those of you guys thinking about going to Hawaii, there's some wild times going on there with the volcanoes. A lot of eruptions and stuff going on. Looks like they're talking there might be a big one coming here pretty soon. So you got to watch that. Get out of that. You don't need to be... Go lay down. Go lay down. You don't need to be getting into stuff. I'm crazy gluing that thing. I'm trying to fix my little mount that my cell phone mounts to. And I have to crazy glue it back together again because some dog knocked it over and broke it. Imagine that. Anyhow, a couple of things to report. Usual morning voice. Live stream last night was a lot of fun. Had a great time talking with everybody. We covered a lot of different subjects last night. I showed everybody my new dinghy in the water, got it inflated and in place. Got the head built. I showed that to everybody. Got the head built. It's now in place. Got to finish up the head. Got to do a little sanding to it and get it ready. I'm going to sand it and paint it. The dinghy, I've got to just mount the oars to it. I've got to make a tow harness for it. Gonna have to rig that up with some of the, I got a whole bunch of ropes. I actually have a whole box, that whole box there. I got a whole box of ropes that one of the guys here gave me. So I'm gonna get these ropes out and tie up a harness system for the dinghy so I can tow it behind the boat. Waiting on the parts from Joe so I can finish up the ladder install. Today, day 16 on the boat. Wow. Today, I'm going to be working on the ground tackle, the anchor stuff, pulling all that out and making sure the lines are good and tight. I'm buying some roller furling line at West Marine today and some spray lube for the sail track so I can get the head sail put in. Then we're going to tighten down all the rigging for the mast. And as time allows, I'm going to jump into the bilge pump and rebuild the bilge pump today, hopefully. So that's a lot to do all in one day. A lot of little jobs, just a lot of little jobs along the way. And gosh, you know, after that, getting the bracket mounted on the ladder on the back may be the last of the big jobs that I need to do to get out of here. I think, is that everything? Let's see. I'm going to tighten the rigging, yeah. Fix the bilge, yeah. Check the anchor, yeah, and sand the head, yeah. Yeah, and put the head sail on. And so, yeah, that's, gosh, guys, that's, you know, I'm going to run out of things to do. I'll have no excuse but to get the hell out of here and start going someplace. So, fun times, fun times. Anyhow, pretty exciting time here today. We're going to be getting on all those projects and getting them done. Watch the news, what's going on over in Hawaii right now. You know, when you're a sailor, you got to be cognizant of thermal activity going on like that. Just because it's happening in one part of the world, it can also be happening in other parts of the world. They tend to work together. So, as an example, in the Caribbean, just a little bit west of, oh, I don't remember what the name of the island is. Anyhow, about in the middle of the Caribbean, along the island chains, you know, along the windwards and lewards, there's a spot called Kickem Jenny. K-I-C-K-E-M, Kickem Jenny. And what Kickem Jenny is, it's an underwater volcano that erupts every so often. And when it erupts, it puts a bunch of pumice into the water. That pumice all comes up to the surface, along with a bunch of carbonation. It literally carbonates the salt water, and so you get a whole bunch of bubbles that come to the surface. Now, the problem with that, and why that's such a hazard to mariners, is that when the water's got that much pumice coming up inside of it and has all that carbonation inside of it, it loses its buoyancy. So boats don't float in the bubbles and the pumice. So boats sink. So if you happen to be sailing over Kickem Jenny when it erupts, you could sink your boat and die just because the water stops being buoyant all of a sudden. How's that for weird, huh? So you got to be aware of those kinds of dangers when you're out sailing and traveling the world. It's just, you know, some of those anomalies. And so when you hear about stuff like what's going on in Hawaii right now with all that thermal activity, you got to think to yourself, okay, well, where else is there thermal vents that may be also getting active right now? So if I was down in the Caribbean, I'd be staying way away from Kickem Jenny right now, because if there's activity in Hawaii, very good chance there's activity in the Caribbean as well. So anyhow, kids, I think that pretty much covers my good morning video this morning. A little news in Hawaii. Jobs here are doing great. Had a great live stream last night. Had a lot of fun talking to everybody. They got to see the dinghy. They got to see the head being built. I picked up a lot of acreage in the cockpit by getting the dinghy up out of there and getting some of that lumber put away. So I hope to get that ladder built, get that done. I've got some more pieces of lumber I'm going to try to get stowed away. Getting into those lazarettes in the back, I'm going to try to get a lot of my fishing gear moved out and stowed down inside of those, which is where that's supposed to be going anyway. And that'll give me a whole lot more room here on the boat. So I'll have some space to be able to do stuff and, you know, stretch out and whatever, you know, whatever. Plus I'll have all my fishing gear out where I can get to it, so I can get out and do some fishing and have some fun. So anyhow, I'm going to end this here. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick shout out and good morning video. I'm going to I'm trying to figure out some way of kind of rolling back the volume of videos I'm doing a little bit. I don't know exactly what the right answer to that is. A lot of people tell me that, you know, I shouldn't be making so many live streams. But then there's a lot of us that have a lot of fun during the live stream. So, you know, one person likes it, another person doesn't. Some people like me doing these little good morning videos, give them a quick update so they don't have to watch the whole live stream. So, then again, other people are complaining I'm spamming the YouTube by putting too much content out. You know, no matter what I do, no one's going to be happy. So I'm going to do what makes me happy and let the chips fall where they may. So there you go. Dog, quit messing with stuff. You're going to break that. What's wrong with you today? Why are you being a butthead? Huh? Why are you being a butthead? I'm trying to do a video here. I don't need a lap dog. I don't. I really don't need a lap dog. Okay? Can I get back to my video now? No? I can't get back to my video now? No? You don't want me to finish my video? You just want to star in the video? Is that it? You just want to be the star of the video? Is that it? Alright, guys. I guess I have to go take her for a walk this morning. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.